hope you're well. So today I'm doing something a little bit different, which is why I thought I would do a video rather than do my normal blog posts. So I know normally you kind of come to my blog, you know, to sort of read about food and drink and all the really good stuff in life. Well, I decided that I should do something a little bit more serious. Now, I mean, it's not serious, like as in it's not gonna be boring, but it's something really, really important, and it's something that we don't really talk about, or I've not really seen, so I thought it might be kind of interesting. So we all take really good care of ourselves in terms of our, you know, physical health. We go to the gym, do our squats, and we drink our green juices and whatever else healthy stuff people eat. I like pancakes and not the protein kind. But do we ever really think about our skin health? Actually, it's something, this is what I'm kind of really sort of, not paranoid, that's the wrong word, but I like to take good care of myself and kind of checks and stuff. Boyfriend thinks I'm really weird. I love going to the doctors. I know that's really weird. I love going to the dentists and having blood tests, and I did one of these 360 sort of body checks that literally do everything from your core strength to how you breathe and your resting heart rate and all that kind of jazz, and I love stuff like that. I love, it sounds really sad, I was going to say I love data. You can tell what I did for my job, can't you? I really like knowing about my body and knowing that I'm in really good health, because for stuff that basically you can't really do a lot about in terms of your diet, you know, you can improve on that literally now if you wanted to, but stuff like moles, people don't really think about, and yet they're really, really important. I mean, I don't want to scare anyone, and obviously it's not like moles give you cancer, it's not quite like that, but moles are an indication if they change, basically. Basically, what I'm trying to say is we don't ever really think about them, but, you know, we, as women, for example, we do, or you should be doing, your breast checks. You know, whether you've got lumps and stuff, or discoloration, change in the side of your nipple, we have to do that, and that's kind of, you know, one of the things, there's lots of ad campaigns, stuff about doing that. Whereas mole checks, we never really do that, or it's not something that I've ever really seen been publicised out there. And it's actually one of those things that is really simple to do. If you have sort of prominent moles, I mean, kind of, you know, we all have sort of like little small ones, but basically it's ones that you really should check if they are raised, or they've changed in size, or they're kind of like an unusual little splodgy shape, unusual edges, then you should go get them checked out. Yeah, so basically I partnered with the Cadogan clinic, which is a clinic in Chelsea, over here in London, who specialise in like surgical and non-surgical treatments. But basically they've just launched their mole clinic, approved by the British Skin Foundation. So they're doing this big campaign around, you know, basically people need to be more aware. Now, I just want to say, for disclaimer point of view, that while I have partnered with it, and yes, they have waived their fee for me to go try their mole mapping service, which I'm going to explain more in a minute. I'm not being paid to do this, they didn't even ask me to do a video, I just thought it'd be really fun, so there we go, disclaimer out the way. So I'm going to try their mole mapping service, and I'm not really too sure exactly what it is. Obviously I kind of got a brief. Basically, I think I do some kind of body scan. I don't really know. Basically they said they map my all the moles on my body, and then they can analyze them, like rather than basically, you know, you or a doctor have to literally like look at everything. Or, you know, for example, where I was just saying you should do a check where you check and say, I think this mole, but actually you might have one over here which could be potentially, you know, something a bit dangerous, and you don't notice it, whereas this, it literally maps your entire body and all the moles on it, and then they can analyze them, all of them. I don't know how it works, which is what I'm going to go find out in a minute. Yeah, so basically I'm going to show you the process, because I thought that would be a lot easier than doing like photographs like I normally do on my blog. Yeah, I just realised I do a lot with my hands like this, so apologies about that, but just hands. No, yes, it's gonna be really interesting, so keep watching and hope you enjoy. Thanks, guys.
that, and then we'll take an extra photograph of it when you go into the photos. But I'll just start with your scalp. And then basically what you're really looking for with moles and freckles is change. So change in size, change in shape, change in color. And moles will change very gradually, but if they're changing sort of more quickly, like over weeks to months, that's something that you may want to. Your back looks very clear, so that's good. One easy way to remember it is the A, B, C, D, E's of moles. So A is asymmetry, B is border, C is color, D for diameter, and E for evolving. So all the things I said, sort of asymmetry, irregular borders, irregular color, or if the mole tends to be larger. What I'll do is just put your legs out for me for 1 sec. Okay, nothing concerning. Everything looks great and healthy. So you're just going to mark the sheet that you gave us with just one spot where we're going to take that close-up photo, but then we're also just going to do head-to-toe total photographs that we'll just use as your kind of record to keep track of. Yeah. And then for you, I would just recommend a once-a-year kind of look over, unless you notice something that's concerning you. But in terms of what you have now, everything looks great. Okay, perfect. On the screen.
Oh gosh.
So that's what that looks like.
That is actually really scary. Oh my god.
We lay one over the top of each other. So we'd kind of have, this one is kind of like a shadow, and then we'd put the future version on top. So I don't know, say if it has changed, you'd notice like a bobbly bit, or it's darker in colour, or it's lighter in colour, so you'd notice that it changed.
Gosh, your skin looks so weird that close. You see all the little hairs as well. Oh my god. Yeah. That is so weird. Is that what skin's like? That crisscross. Yeah. Oh, I definitely need to shave, don't I?
You're very fair, you can tell by the hair. So this is the most interesting part, that is the dermosity.
Hey guys, so I am back from my mole check. It is the next day. Now, I didn't have time yesterday to film it when I got home. Although I am wearing the same jumper as that I wore yesterday. Clearly I love this jumper so much. Also, I have a new chair, which any of you observant people may noticed. Basically I got home and my boyfriend was like, bought a chair. So I'm like, okay. I quite like it, it's a spinny one. Like, too spinny. Yeah, anyway, so had my moles checked yesterday, and I am all clear. That sounds really weird. I'm all good. As you may have seen in the video, went to the clinic, and you speak to a doctor first, and kind of discuss if you have any sort of moles that you are worried about. I mean, I don't. Anyway, she actually said that I wasn't that moley. That sounds weird. I didn't have that many moles. I don't really know what's normal, or what most people have. I'm not there stood looking over everyone, oh, you seem really moley. It's not really what I do. But yeah, I didn't really have any concerns. Haven't really got any moles I thought looked a bit strange, and I don't really spend too much time in the sun. Living Britain. It's actually really, really grey outside. It's been raining this morning, which is why my hair's a little bit grey. Basically, didn't really have any concerns. And then once she's done that, the actual first step is she actually physically, you have to undress, no chance to be embarrassed here. And she literally looks at all your moles, in detail, with a magnifying glass. So then the mapping part came, and it wasn't quite what I expected, I'll be honest. I thought it would be a little bit more, I thought it'd be like an airport scanner. I kind of thought I would go into a sort of one of those vessels and sort of it would scan. I don't know, that's I'm probably watching too much sci-fi films, Star Wars, I blame you. But no, basically you go in and you have to stand in the certain positions on the floor, do your best Egyptian poses, and then they will they take photographs. Basically what I'm filming this with, an SLR, and then they upload them into, they've got some software, some fancy software. Could almost like they could look into the moles in really fine detail. You should have seen the detail they could go into. I mean, I'll put a screen grab here now, and basically as you can see, it's in such great detail. I mean, it's really fascinating. I mean, I've said this before, I find it really fascinating, but that's what your mole looks like. Like, that's what it is. It's crazy. So obviously they can see from that, they can see like the edges, the surface texture, discoloration, anything that is not healthy for a mole, they can look at there. And then obviously, depending on what they see, they can refer you to next steps. They do say, even if there's no issue, you should come back between 6 months and a year, and then that's the kind of cool part. They will do exactly the same process again and take your photos, and then they will like overlay them. So basically you can see the moles and they'll be overlaid. So I mean, mine was fine. So I am all healthy in terms of moles anyway. What did I learn from this? Just knowing that I'm skin healthy is just, you can't beat knowing those things. I mean, there's so many things now, you know, in the news and God knows what. I feel like, I don't know if it's just because we have more checks, but I feel like people are getting cancer more. I don't know if that's true. I just hear about it in the news more, and probably because our diagnosis is better. But stuff like that worries me. It worries me, it does. And so just knowing that, I mean, mole-wise, I'm skin healthy. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of other things as well. But just knowing that, you can't beat that. I would really advise just go and get them. Go and get them checked. I mean, it's just, it's for your own benefit and your own peace of mind. So I hope you learned something. And again, thanks to the Cadogan Clinic for letting me do this and inviting me. And I will speak to you soon, guys. Bye, guys. I don't really spend too much time in the sun.